Hey, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Posiwi, first one here. Then we have John Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics. Lisa Perez, what's up? And Melvin with Rebuilding Our Brand. How y'all doing? How's your Monday? And hey, David Samsel. All good. Good group of people already here. Today we're going to be talking about the show American Pickers. That's where I got my picture of the guys there. Is the idea of trying to find bargains for the fish room, and and the deal is, of course, the most important two things that you can find, of course, are aquariums and aquarium stands or shelving, and it's a process that can go in mainly because people go to a garage sale. They're generally not looking for aquariums. So all of a sudden you find somebody with 2, 3 aquariums. Well, guess what? You can probably make them a pretty good deal. Unless they're on drugs, which, maybe some of them. Lights are a big thing. Can you find a good deal on lights? Can you find a good deal on stands? Here are things that I don't buy for my fish room from Vinoxky Tanks. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I do not purchase from garage sales. Sponge filters, no, I don't. I don't purchase canister filters. I don't do any type of external filter. Hang on back. I just don't. If I needed a power head, I'd consider that. I don't buy aquarium rock. For me personally, I'd rather spend the money. Larry D's tanking things, tanks and more. And Doug Gray in the house, the original ancient alien theorist. Yeah, I know all about those theories. Man, those Mayans are something. Jeffrey Cunningham, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I wouldn't do the power head in my guppy tanks, but I would consider it doing it, in different types of aquariums. Again, when you go and, quite frankly, anything for inside the aquarium other than the aquarium itself, I would not get. I would not buy a heater. I would not buy, for me, heaters, just buy new ones. Find a deal. You can find pretty good deals from time to time on Facebook, not on Facebook, no, not really, not Facebook. On Amazon, eBay, I found really good deals there. Dragon Layer, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Great having you all here. 9 here already, 4 thumbs up. And I guess you guys are wanting to know what I'm drinking tonight. Well, Ozarka, delicious Ozarka. It's if you live in the Northeast Poland Springs, you get Nestle water. Yep, Texas water. And even though I live in the Ozarks, yeah, it's nothing to do with the Ozarks. Really good Texas water. Really good Texas water all the way around. So, yeah, it's all about finding values, all about finding bargains. The idea that our hello, all is Ozarka water. I was just watching a trailer park shark, and I think that's the water in that movie. Yeah, you see, it's great water. Great water. Yeah, you see, if I was smart, David Samsel, I would do what you're doing. I'm not. I buy bottled water, and I don't mind doing it. What I like about it is that I'm able to bring it with me to work. It you can get it nice and chilly. I like my water really cold, really cold. So that's sort of my deal. You love your hot water, your well water in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I grew up on well water, and I loved it too. There's no, I'm not going to argue with well water, and it's just I have city water or do you call rural city water? I don't know. You only have to buy a new $27 filter every 6 months. Buy a tabletop Aquasana water purifier 5 years ago. You see there, you see. Now I do have the thing on the back of my fridge. I got to replace that. I've got to figure out what that is, and get that and replace that filter. So I have filtered water, and who knows how old that may be, years old. So I've got to go figure out which one I have, and then go get the filter for the back of my deal. Yes, $20 for a 10 gallon is too much. I buy my 10 and 20 gallons exclusively at the Petco $1 a gallon sale. I know Pet Supplies Plus does one as well. They'll sell brand new 55s at Petco for half price. It's not quite half price, but it's a good deal. Bought a filter for water and don't notice any difference in your tank water. Is that looking at your Walmart is still sells new 10 gallons for $12. I'll have to look. They've got that at my Walmart. I'll have to fix them up. Yeah, the $5 tank at 5 gallon tanks. Yeah, I find those, but they want like $18, $15 for those suckers. It's a scam. Yeah, Black Friday specials are good. Yeah, buy the lids exclusively on eBay or Amazon. That's where I get mine. Save a ton of money. It's I get my LED lights. I don't get expensive LED lights, and I get the cheap ones. I have Aquaneat, and I also have what's the one that starts with a B? Beamer, and I like them both. I think they both work great. So, ooh, yeah, 70% off is always good. Yeah, when I went to Petco a few weeks ago, I bought the rest of their 20 highs. I didn't get any more 10s. I should have gotten a couple while I was there. I have plenty of aquariums I have not set up yet, but that'll be coming. When you buy your cases of extreme flake food, do you buy that direct or from Amazon? You see, that's a good question. I haven't purchased the extreme fish food yet. I did find one of their foods I would try, and is that going over the ingredients over and over again and the amount of protein. Which one would I get? Hold on, I'll tell you. But the rest of them I wouldn't get for Guppies. I would not get for Guppies at any time. All right, and but the only one I would consider getting. Let's see. Hold on. I'll tell you which one. The Nano. which has 52% protein. The rest of them do not have a lot of protein. But what it opens up with is like krill meal, fish meal, squid meal, wheat flour, fish protein concentrate, wheat gluten, grain distillers dried yeast, fish oil. But 52% protein is I would use that. I haven't bought any. I don't know when I will buy some, but there you go. Yeah, and I'll tell you what is that Doug Gray, you're pointing out something wrong. It's no better than Wordley or Tetramin, just a flavor of the day being pushed by people on YouTube, receive it for free and push it. And by the way, there's a lot of truth to that. One of the things I do not do, that I do not do, and I'm not a big enough channel yet, but Doug Gray certainly is, but I wouldn't do it. I would not be quote unquote. I would try something out if someone sent it to me, but I get those offers occasionally as well, and they want me to send them money to ship it. But there's a lot of people that go out and they purchase. They go out and they purchase, or they go out and bring up items they have not purchased, and they wouldn't purchase on their own. So, and I'll tell you what, so just it's as we look at stuff that we get from our some of the Fish Fam people push, you may want to ask them, did you get it for free? And now some people are really good about mentioning, hey, I got this for free to try out. And I appreciate that. The ones that I don't appreciate are the ones that don't bring it up. So I think that's I think Doug Gray, that's a very fair criticism. Yeah, and Doug, you have food. And I use it. It's great. I've bought it from you. Send me a sample of your flake. I like it a lot. So next time I order flake, I'll order some of that. I ordered flake from our buddy at Fancy Tail. It's great. The food that I just got that I really like, and I've showed it off before, and I put it in my tank where I have my bottom feeders, my catfish and my plecos, is this Ken's. Let me grab this. Let me grab this 1 second here, because I really like it. I'm coming. And by the way, if you have ancestrous plecos, like the super reds or albinos, get this from Ken's Fish. Ken's Ultra Meat Wafers. They go absolutely bonkers. They all jump on it. The Corys love it. It is just, I mean, really, really good. I appreciate it. It tastes, they love it. I mean, I pop that in there, and it's and they're happy fish. So there you go. Yeah, I'm not sponsored either, except for tonight, my honorary sponsor, Ozarka Water. Ozarka Water. Great during a live stream, refreshing, especially after a long day of changing out water in your fish aquariums. Ozarka Water. It's from Texas. Imagine if they paid me for that. Chevy Fish, you're in the house? How'd I miss you? How you doing? Well, there you are. 11 here, 5 thumbs up. Please give it a big thumbs up. Helps promote the channel. We've had a pretty good August, and thank you to everyone here for making it an even better type of deal. And so so it gets through, and again, my fish are, you know, I'm so happy I'm finally getting into the swing of things, into my fish room. Whenever you move a place, all that, it takes a while to get into the swing of your maintenance routine. I've got that in place. It's really good. I'm enjoying it. By the way, I have some really good news to share as well. My Amica Splendens, the last female that hadn't had babies yet, she delivered 9 more. So I have 18 fry of Amica Splendens. So I have another 29-gallon aquarium that just hasn't been set up yet. So I'm going to go get that set up and ready to go. And I will have it up and running. Select pet. And then I'm going to move the fry over there. And I have all these extra males, so I'm going to put a couple of those males over there. Yep, Goody and Fry Bonanza. And these are the first round of fry from each female. I had the one female that gave birth to stillborn babies, which was really depressing. She had like 13. The next 2 drops were, and I think the first one that had the babies, I think they were premature. That's why they died. Something spooked her or something like that. And I was trying to figure out why, but No, it shouldn't have been from when I moved them, Doug Bray. That's a good theory. In fact, I was exchanging emails with Greg Sage, who I purchased mine from, and he was quizzing. No, they, unlike Guppies, the Amica Splendens, their gestation period for dropping fry is 60 days instead of 30 days. So I can expect more fry, in 60 to 90 days. I'll have more fry. And the goal here, of course, is to, I want 2 breeding colonies. And so I can get these off to people like you who want to dedicate 1 aquarium in your home or 2 aquariums to saving a critically endangered species. Yeah, and John Oliver, hey, Bob Kaler's in the house. The thing is, John Oliver, is that I think we all should have, if you have more than like 10 aquariums, you need a care species. You really do. And a care species is so important to because part of what we do as Fish Fam members is that we go out and we try to save. We go out and we try to create little scientific aquariums that go through and grow that give us they give like a natural sort of thing. So watch the fish give birth to fry. No matter what type of fish you have, it's a sign that you're doing something really right if your fish have fry. If they don't have fry, then you have to sit there and say, well, and even if you don't want, hey, Melvin, even if you don't want to raise fry, like if you have fish that are laying eggs, you're a winner. You're doing something right. You are keeping your fish in a very, very happy environment. So that's sort of the thing that we all have to keep in mind. We all have to keep in mind all the way around. Hey, next Monday on the live stream, I know it's Labor Day and people are like having barbecues at home because of the COVID. We're going to have a special birthday party for Bolo. Because next Monday, my little buddy, my little hairy beast, who's back in the bedroom sleeping, he's turning 13. He's going to be a teenager. So Bolo will be a teenager. Yeah, if your endlers have fry, you're a winner. You're doing it right. Yeah, we're going to do a birthday party. And we'll go a little earlier than normal because I have to, right after the live stream, I have to draft my fantasy football team. Bolo merch. Yep, we've got it. We've got Bolo merch on the Teespring account for Mobb Guppy. Link below. Yep, Bolo t-shirt. There you go. Yeah, so the little buddy, he's kind of funny is that he's gotten into this thing that in the afternoon he is off to go from there. But first thing in the morning, he is in my lap 9 times out of 10, and he doesn't want me to get up. He wants me to stay here forever. Now, unfortunately, I've got to do something called working. Why? Because it allows me to pay for my fish habit and pay for kibble for the Bolo. Kibble is good. See, there you go. A parrot, Susan, for SLC Aquatics. Great having you here. The party can begin. I'll tell you, I wanted to get a parrot. And I wanted to get an African gray. I had a cockatiel for 14. No, he's 12 years old when he died. And Harold the cockatiel. The only word he knew was booger. It's like 20 when I got him. So Harold, Harold was a pretty happening little deal. And so I wanted to get a bigger bird. And the people I worked for at the time, they brought their dogs to the office, stuff like that. And they weren't high on employees bringing their dogs, but they brought their dogs. Yeah, they owned the business. They made the calls, right? So I said, hey, I want to get an African gray, but I need to bring him to work with me. Can I do that? And these were people who were real decisive people. Yes, no. They wouldn't give me an answer. And so I didn't want to get into the point where with a baby, a hand-fed baby African gray, you need to accept, go to the grocery store, go to sleep, all that sort of stuff. Thanks, Bob, for putting that up. 14 here, 8 thumbs up. Thank you, crew. 15 here, 8 thumbs up. So, Bolo, he has a real sensitive stomach. He'll eat anything. But because if I give him the wrong food, he has diarrhea for a week, and we don't want that. He likes Pet Botanics. They have little teeny treats, and then they have some salmon treats from Pet Botanics. He loves that. That's what he loves. And so if I give him any people food at all, it just doesn't work. When I had my gallbladder ripped out a little over a year ago, my brother came to town. I had to warn my brother. It's sort of like the movie The Gremlins. I said, no matter what he does, don't feed him people food, no matter how much he begs. And when my brother was eating, he was sitting at his feet like this. And my brother took a picture of it, put it on his Facebook page saying, no people food. So Bolo, when I eat, he'll sit next to me and not beg. Because he pretty much knows what's going to happen. He's not getting anything from me. Hey, Lumpy Dog, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. 17 here, 10 thumbs up. Thank you, gang. So Bolo, if he has any people food at all, it's not good. In fact, I dropped like a corn chip the other day, not a full one, just a piece of one. And he got that before I could pick it up from. And he ran off with it and ate it. He was sick for a day and a half. And I mean, what he got was no bigger than a dime. So he does the pet botanics. That's it. He's happy with them. He used to like the blue buffalo treats, but he really he hasn't done well with them. Hat Trick Farm, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. 19 here. 10 thumbs up. Thank you, crew. I really appreciate it. Yep, Bolo the dog. He's got some good looking merch. And there's a pit bull down the road. Thanks, Lumpy Dog. Thank you, my mods. I appreciate it. The whole process, is that Bolo will eat whatever you put in front of him. Young nieces and nephews who now are old enough not to, but when they were little, they didn't know the difference. Thank you, Doug Gray. I hope so. The whole process of them. I mean, just great. So I watch what he eats. I watch what my fish eats. My fish eat, and my dog eat better than I do. I've actually been really good lately. I have a standard tradition on payday. I always have a cheat meal, and this week I did a great one. I went and had pork chops and eggs at Waffle House. Next cheat day, I think I'm going to drive to Springfield, or I'm going to drive to Fayetteville to have some Zaxby's chicken. Why are you sorry, Bob? No need to be sorry. Everybody's happy. Oh, you butt dialed just an error, huh? That's bad. I got butt dialed by like someone I haven't spoken to in a long time the other day. And so I went and going, oh, wow. And they butt dialed me. Or they hit the wrong number and then they go, oh, I don't want to speak to him. Wants to speak to that guy. Bob, are you spamming Doug with Elvis stuff? Ozarka water. A lot of people, they sit there and they say, great water and Texas in the same sentence usually doesn't go well together, right? Agree with me? Well, let me tell you something. Ozarka water. It's amazing. So I woke up late yesterday. So it's I started when we're done with the live stream tonight. First thing I'm going to do is hook up my beloved fish with some live baby brine shrimp. Be ready to go. Is Daniken here? If I missed Daniken, I'm sorry. The Guppies are doing great, Susan. They are, yeah, they're doing really well. In fact, I've had like a explosion of fry over the last couple of weeks, which is really good. Really, really good. Sorry, Charlie's only the best tuna get to be Star-Kissed tuna. Yeah, that's true. Is at the lunch table when I showed the group what Doug is sending me. Ah, Melvin, for a reason, I think Daniken is like he's become the subject of this live stream commentary, but he's not here. Neither is Chewy. Hold on one second here, gang. I made a mistake. I have to plug in my computer here in a moment. And so I had to. There we go. It's run out of juice to juice. And oh, Chewy's with you. Okay, very good. Still sort of hunting what kind of fish to have excess guppies go for a ride with. Guppies that can't move out of the fish room. And I saw something online that I like Oscars, but I saw a red albino Oscar online. I don't know if it's real or not, but if it is, I want one. And I started looking around for them and couldn't find it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the North Star is absolutely before the wild. Now you have to go and eat tuna salad for supper. Yeah, there you go. I had a vegetarian meal tonight with a goat cheese ravioli, a little pesto sauce on top. It was really good. A lemon white Oscar is beautiful. I've seen those. Those look great. I had a salad and a handful of peanuts. Well, Jeffrey, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm still waiting my stupid payment from the IRS. If I don't get this thing in the next week or so, I'm going to call my congressman. Raise holy heck. Because I should have had that a long time ago. Beautiful longfin Oscar Day. Were you at your local fish store, Bob? Yeah, yellow squash I really like. In fact, I give that to my fish quite a bit. And how I do is usually with a little bit of olive oil, and I cook it in the oven for about a half hour. Slice it up nice, and then put a little Lowry's on it by McCormick. Lowry's. It's got something called salt. It has paprika. I love me and some paprika. So you're an Auburn, Alabama Dragon Lair. War Eagle. War Eagle. It's an Alabama thing. You either go Roll Tide or you go out War Eagle. Near Chattanooga, Tennessee. There you go. Notice how I said Chattanooga, Tennessee in the proper way. Well, they are the Tigers, but the nickname of the team, the chant that they have at Auburn is War Eagle. And if you go to an Auburn game, and I've been to one, everyone looks at each other and goes, War Eagle, War Eagle, War Eagle, War Eagle, Dragon Lair, War Eagle. Yeah, the War Eagle thing, now that we're getting off, the live stream is going off the rails. as it usually does, is that during some big football game in like 1921 or 22 or something like this, uh, Auburn was losing, I think, to Georgia Tech. The Yellowhammers were beating them up good. And all of a sudden, an eagle landed on the scoreboard. And Auburn made this triumphant comeback. And so they said, well, that was our War Eagle. And that's how it came through. War Eagle. You went to LSU, but live in Washington State. Well, they're the other Tigers. Yeah, they had football back in like 1921. Let me look this up, but I bet you I'm right here. Auburn. I'm doing something called the Googling. Auburn War Eagle history. I'll tell you what year the game was. Oh, heck. It's older. Let's see here. And 1892. 1892, and it was Georgia, Auburn, Georgia. 1892 is when that eagle landed on that stadium. So there you go. Doug, were you like the bus driver in driving Miss Bob, driving Miss Daisy? History there, taking Bob Keeler to school. Yep, 1892. Eagle flew the ocean blue and saved a football team called Auburn. You drove his pink Cadillac for him? Wow, we're really getting deep now, gang. Really deep. 17 here, 11 thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps promote the live stream. I really appreciate it. You love this live stream that you're feeling younger by the minute? Yeah, I'll tell you what, we're getting back to talking about what has happened in the 1800s. It's Bob and Doug are gonna be bust each other's chops like there's no tomorrow. Driving Miss Bob, yep. So it's you live in Alabama, and I lived in Alabama for almost 7 years. So I'm essentially an honorary War Eagler. Honorary Roll Tide person, and yeah, that's a big honking deal. Bob and Doug from the Great White North, absolutely from Canada. Thank you, Select Pet. Big thumbs up. Now we have 13 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I had to walk 100 feet to school in the snow. He lived across the street. You see, I grew up in Minneapolis, and I did have to walk to school when it snowed, and I'll tell you why. This is back in the day where parents, if you got into trouble, the parents didn't go and argue with the teacher. They go, okay, better behave better. If we got booted off the bus, now my sister, not so much. My brother and I, a whole lot. We got booted off the bus. We had to walk to school. And so generally in the winter time, I was very well behaved on the bus because it's Minnesota. It is cold as cold can be. So I did pretty well. But, at one point or two, I did get kicked off the bus. And of course, it was Hey, multi-tank addiction. How are you? Absolutely. Thanks for lurking. We appreciate the lurkers. Appreciate the thumbs up. We also appreciate people who say hi. So my my parents would not give us a ride to school. So I had a shortcut. Now, if I went through, there were actually some paths in between subdivisions that if if I walked along the road all the way to school is about a mile and a half. If you walk straight through, it's probably about a mile. I don't know how far I did walk, but I guarantee you it was about 2.5 miles on the way to and from school, especially on the way home. I mean, I had all these shortcuts, which of course took me from subdivision to subdivisions like a giant circular motion. And that's what's going from there. Peter, if you ignore these needing attention, they have no platform. Well, you know what? Everybody's got a platform here. Everyone's got a platform here. It's I give everybody a platform. Everybody gets a platform. It's wonderful. My yeah, so I had to walk a long distance in snow to school and back home. And I think the first time it got kicked off the bus was like third grade. It's today if you have a third grader walking to school alone, you'd call like parents be in all sorts of trouble. Today, not that much. Yep, you got a platform. Everybody's got a platform here. Hanging out. That's what we do here. It's kind of like Chattanooga Ed came up with this line, and I really appreciate it because it sort of does describe. We're doing sort of a barber shop here. Sort of a barber shop where we're just shooting the stuff and talking about our fish, talking about talking about things going through. So it's I didn't have platform shoes, and yeah, live stream ed. It's I think the only way I can get him here occasionally is get I think you took that wrong, Peter. My point was ignoring harassing makes it end eventually. Okay, very good, Bob. I think I now understand your point. So, by the way, I think you'd be here often if I included him in on one or two of my live streams. I haven't, I have to figure out how to put people in. And Susan has people pop into her live stream occasionally. I think I've been on Susan's once for at least for a little bit. I was on with Aquamate and Dr. Black and Thirsty Rabbit one time, and that was fun. My Aussies, I love my Aussies. I'm relentless. Just ask the ex-wife. God help us. Yeah, it's my ex-wife texted me about 3 weeks ago and I didn't respond. So there you go. I have to figure out when this is all over, I'm gonna have to meet my next wife. Benny's Aquatics. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, fantastic. Congratulations. First $100 off of your guppies. Good for you. All good here. All good all the way around. Yeah, it's all good. And let's face it, you go to uh you go to see guppies in fish stores, generally it's not a good experience. They look like hell, they're not healthy, etc. So it's all good. Wow. Trebenza spawning. There you go. It's all good. I need a delicious sip of Ozarka water. They're not paying for this plug, but my throat is parched. And this wonderful Ozarka water. Mmm. Man, is that good. By the way, on the whole bottled water thing, just for a second, I like go between bottled water brands, and mainly because eventually they begin not tasting well to me. Don't even ask me why. I have another Ozarka waiting to go into the fridge. I have my top shelf is basically all Ozarka water, and let's see, I have lettuce. Second shelf, I have Diet Dr. Pepper. Bottom shelf, it's a mishmash of good eating stuff. We saw some large crabenzas at the fish store on Saturday. Excellent. Yeah, my fish store, the lady that runs, these are really nice people, and they're always busy. They've got a lot of people in there, but their location is so small. I went in there, on Saturday, I brought this up in the live stream that I needed to get Daphnia. I was out of frozen Daphnia. I needed to get some because I love giving it to my guppies. And so I was at PetSmart because I had to get Bolo food, and they didn't have any sparkling ice. I love the sparkling ice, Susan. You know that. Yeah, I love the sparkling ice. I find it delicious. And so I went to PetSmart because Bolo's food. They didn't have it, so I went and swung by my local LFS. In Joplin, we only have one. And the lady couldn't be nicer. And the store's always busy. She needs a location like 10 times bigger. So I go in, and they're out of Daphnia. So they have to order me Daphnia, and they said it'll be here in 2 weeks. So there you go. So I'll swing by, probably not this Saturday, but the Saturday after, and see if they have it in there. And frozen Daphnia is really good. Oh, you summoned the Ed. That's good. Because no live stream is complete without Chattanooga Ed. The Ed is part of that. And Chewy, where the heck is Chewy? He's probably editing up a heavy metal video. And did Ed go to Doctor today, Bob? That's a good question, Jeffrey. I have not purchased frozen food online for my fish, and so I think that's going through, and I hope Chewy is well too, Susan. I love Chewy; he's a good guy. He usually is the one who goes out and really takes this live stream off into the thing to start talking about music. Chewy heavy metal or Pacific Salmon videos. Yep, Dragon Lair, you got it down. Oh, excellent. Oh, good. He's probably editing something up. If only Chewy would talk about music. Yeah, he never talks about that. Never at all. Never at all. Um, I need to get, and again, here's the thing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Susan, because I give the frozen Daphnia to the baby fish, the baby guppies, and I'm concerned that freeze dried will plump up as it gets in their system. And I think this is just, at least for adult fish, probably great. But for me, I would prefer to have it in its natural frozen form. Hey, congratulations, keeping that LFS job. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here's the problem about working at an LFS. And I worked at an LFS when I was in college for a while. Um, you're looking at the fish and you're going, man, I love those. If you're a fish addict, you're in really bad shape because you can just sit there and go, ah. Yeah, by the way, I did pick up some freeze dry, not free, I picked up some frozen cyclops for my guppies and the fry. I got frozen one, not freeze dried, and they love it. Oh, do you? Yeah, that may be something I should do, Chevy Fish. Is soak it in. It's I have so much going on. I'll tell you what, I left, for work this morning at 5. And I went I got home, at about 2:30, and then I had to do a report for the office. I got done at 5. So my day was 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. Took a break for lunch at my lunch break, 9 a.m. So I took my lunch break. I came home, walked Bolo, and made a delicious sandwich. And enjoyed that very much. It's yeah, I'm a big fan of the whole process. The one thing I have to pick up for my guppies, and I have not done it, and I need to, is some frozen beef heart and just mix it up real good. I saw a recipe online on how to make your own beef heart, and I may do that. I may go and we have a couple of butcher shops here. We're in cattle country, and so some places it's tough to get beef heart, but I can get it here. And yeah, I get up at 4:30, go to the airport, and pick up a new import shipment. Yeah, you see, there you go. And see, I was up at 5 and you had just gone live. I didn't have it in me. No, actually, I'll tell you what. I found it at frozen beef heart. It was at PetSmart. Yeah, I actually went live in the live stream at 4:15, and I was on till about 4:30. About that, I think I was on for about 15 minutes. I can't remember the exact amount of time. But I was up about 4:15. That's when we went up live. See you later, Chevy Fish. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's frozen Cyclops. I love that. Frozen Daphne, I love that. And I don't give it all the time. I probably give the frozen Cyclops and frozen Daphnia once or twice a week, but to add it to the high quality flake foods that I get, like the Doug Gray high protein pellets thing, I get that, and I have a couple of mixed together flake foods, an earthworm and and a brine shrimp flake food that I feed to them as well, and they love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, the corals love the cyclops, don't they? It's I've not done. I was watching Bob Kaler's live stream last night for a bit. I was there for about 40 minutes, and at no point at one point in there, it was brought up, or I saw the background of his saltwater tank, and yeah, it's pretty sweet all the way around. Well, see you later, Ronan. See you later. When you got to go, you got to go. 18 here, 15 thumbs up. Thank you, gang, so much. I really appreciate it. Um, so it's just yeah, I love the frozen cyclops. I love the frozen daphnia. I love you know baby brine shrimp. My fish get that every day. In fact, they're getting a big, huge feeding in probably about 20 minutes from now. So there you go. Hey, no problem, Bob. I appreciate it. Thanks for making me a mod. And when I am somebody's mod, I'm usually pretty good about making sure people are giving the thumbs up and all that sort of stuff. And I try to be a good aggressive one. Make sure everyone gets greeted as they come in to the live stream. And but you had a good group there last night, Bob. Good group of people. And you could have muted Bob as a mod, but you didn't. Yeah, I didn't do it mainly because he was the host. Now, I haven't done rapashi since I moved here. Now, Lumpy Dog, what flavor of rapashi are you doing for your guppies? Maze Tails, Fur and Fins. Welcome to the live stream. Great having you here. So, Lumpy Dog, what flavor of rapashi do you use? Community and Soylent Green 50-50 mix? Maybe I'll go back and try that out again. I did it when I was in Little Rock, but I think it may have had to do with the water chemistry there. So I'll give that a shot. And I'll try that again. For a reason, I made it, and nobody was excited about it at all. So, but I will give it a shot just so that we said going in from there. Yeah, it's see what else is coming up this week. I don't know. It's September's tomorrow. Fall be here before we know it. You know what I have to stop wearing on Labor Day? My white pants. I have all sorts of pairs of white pants, and my colorful Hawaiian shirts gone. Because once you get past Labor Day, it's fall, so that means you have to start wearing you have to start wearing fall stuff. It's fall type clothing. Except I wear shorts unless I'm at work. It's the only time I put on long pants besides going to work. In the winter, if it gets below 20 degrees, I'll put on long pants. No one does it anymore with white pants. I just wear a Svengoolie shirt every day year round. You see, there you go. By the way, I was looking at a couple of t-shirts that I need to get. I was looking at eBay and I found a couple. The one I wanted to get is Edgar Allan Poe. Is it the same shirt, Doug? Susan, you're a rebel. Wearing white after Labor Day. Holy capoly. Doug just has that one shirt. You wash it on a monthly basis. Wear what you want when you want. Okay, very good. I don't care what they say. Like wearing white, I will. So it happens I hate white, so I don't wear it all year. Not a slave to fashion. Well, as you guys can tell, I'm like a fashion crazo. I am a slave to fashion. I picked up a shirt of 3 stormtroopers and Darth Vader walking across Abbey Road. 2 geek outs for the price of 1. There you go. I never wear white. Gets too dirty. Yeah, that's my deal. Big J's Fish Keeper. Great having you here. Great having you in the live stream. 22 here, 17 thumbs up. Thanks, gang. I really appreciate it. I saw Fry holding their tiny noses in Doug's last Guppy video with the jokes. The jokes. I have the world's worst Hawaiian shirt. I mean, it is horrific. And I've worn it the last couple of Fridays, and I'll wear it this coming Friday. Does anybody here have Labor Day weekend off? I do. It's kind of exciting. I'm going to be at home with my fish doing water changes. How about you guys? I'll do some live streams, and we'll just hang out together. Yeah, coffee stains. Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah. You're on vacation ever since I retired. There you go, Doug. Whose birthday is today? Patrick Farm. Whose birthday? I'm going to go on my birthday to Waffle House. I don't know what I'm going to do. My Big J's Fish Keeper. Well, happy birthday. My birthday comes up in October. I'm new to town. My family's too far away, and so I'm divorced. So it's Bolo and me against the world. So what I did last year is I did go to Waffle House, but I went to Outback Steakhouse and had prime rib. So I may do that this year as well. I don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday this year. I haven't figured that out. What day of the week is my birthday on? Well, it's on a Thursday this year. That's exciting. A day for me to figure out. By the way, going out to dinner alone on your birthday, it's a good one. Maybe I'll have a girlfriend by then. But I won't tell her it's my birthday. I will just go out to eat. Yeah, by the way, mustard on on that sort of stuff. Mustard on a veggie dog is delicious. Really delicious all the way around. Yeah, I'm having a Labor Day party's birthday party for Bolo. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich on your 7th birthday at home. There you go. PB&J is always a winner. Mmm. Ozarka water. Man, it's delicious. Fresh and tasty. Anthony's Fishy Friends. My goodness, you finally did. Welcome to the live stream. How was your day climbing poles? You didn't get called off to, yeah, peanut butter and banana. Peanut butter and cucumber is also a big thumbs up. Oh, 70th birthday. Okay, there you go. It's yeah, so this year I get so I'll figure out what I'm doing for my birthday. I'll probably go to or get sushi. And my concern about sushi right now is that because of restaurants, I'm sort of skipping it. But I love sushi. But I think I'll end up getting prime rib. Let's see here. Called out. Pleasure having a swap. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I understand the COVID test is awful. See, there you go. Craigslist ad. Come spend my birthday with me and my tiny dog. I'll show you the fish room. Ladies only, please. Jesse, you're in the dentist office. That's good. I hope you don't have a cavity. I had a cavity first time in like a decade. Actually, longer than that when I went to the dentist earlier this year. All right, gang. I've got to feed my fish. Gotta get ready to go to bed and get stuff done around the house. Thank you guys so much for being here. 18 here, 19 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for lurking, for hanging out. No matter how long you're here, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. You guys have a great, great night.